Good evening, everybody. Good evening. RVDebs here, or good morning. It might be good morning. It could be any time, couldn't it? Anyway, welcome. I'm live streaming as I do on Wednesdays and Saturdays. All as well. I do. So come on in. Come on in. Let's see who's the first to say hello. Love you too, Bill. How perfect. Hello, Kimberly, Doreen, and Paisley Dreams. But Bill was number one tonight. Hey, Lynn. Good evening, you guys. I am here live and in color. It is always kind of bright behind me. This is a very bright home. I like it. I like that the windows are, private and beautiful. Hi, Zach. Hi, Nada Shuby and Al. Megan. Hi, Megan. And JJ. Wow, everybody's coming in. Yay. Well, I'm actually, this is the night before I take off. Take off like a bird. Speaking of birds. I'm going. We'll be on the road by 10, and then we've got about a five. It's like a 5 hour drive. Might be a little longer if we stop a couple times. Oh, I'm glad you got notified. Phillies, and they're ahead. Yay! So that's good. You're in your happy place, Bill. So yeah. So I've been gathering stuff that I really need to take with. I'm going to be gone a week. Got two little fur daughters, and they require a lot more stuff than I wish. But I got to bring a dog bed and their dog food and their dry food and their cooked food and their treats and their pee pee pads. You know the score. Thank you. And I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Jim. He's driving in his truck. Yeah, I am going to. Well, I'm going to stop at Knox City, Texas, and then on to Monday, Texas, where I have an apartment, and I'm going to get rid of that apartment once and for all because I've been paying on the apartment. It's not an expensive place, but still, I've been paying for it and electric and internet connection, which I haven't used, and also, yeah, the rent, internet, and something else, electric. So that's what I'm doing. I've been here in South Texas for, I think it's 7 months. December 15th is when I came here. And I was only going to be here for 1 month. So I brought, most of my clothes, but a lot of winter clothes because it was winter. Well, you don't need any winter clothes other than maybe a jacket or a sweatshirt, I mean, maybe a sweater. But that's it. You don't need a coat. I had a coat and boots. So yeah, it's not fun because um, now I have to go back and get the my stuff. As far as Christine, yeah, she is living in a little town of Benjamin, and with a bunch of people. It seemed like a big family and working guys, and I didn't really meet them, but yeah, yeah, she's got a new home, and they're going to be taking the cover. They bought both, so I'm not in love with my house. I'm not. I have to be honest, because like Megan saying, I know you were hesitant at first, but then fell in love with your new place. I fell in love with the community and the having a purpose, like working 2 days a week offered that. Then I found this fifth wheel, and I think I was in a dream world because I really didn't realize that it was really kind of small. But I'm here and I'm accepting it. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Marilyn. Nice to see you. And there's Green Jay, my traveling partner. So yeah, I like my place. but I have no room for stuff, so I have to learn to downsize again. And it's hard because, I like my stuff, but I don't use it all. And I have to just get to the point where, really, if I don't use it, why am I holding it? Hi, Sally. Jimbo's the best. You haven't met him. Maybe you wouldn't think so. No, he's a very nice person. Good man. Pearl. Pickles says hello. Well, hello, Pickles. Nice to see everybody, really. Yeah, so I'm kind of like a little nervous. Got my car all ready to go. What's really nice is that the area that we live in, that's what I fell in love with. um, it's just really nice because out west Texas, I had to drive an hour to go to a fast food place, just to go to a drive-through. You know, and that's not even that I want to go. I don't even like drive-throughs, but it's nice that it's there and convenient. Here, it's everything's real close. Mission, Texas is pretty much where we are. Look at that, Marilyn. She's she can say hello to more people at one time than I've ever been able to do. Hi there, Mary Cooper. Yeah, I'm going to. I love Kathy and Mark so much, and they're making dinner for us on Friday, so we'll spend the night in Kerrville, which is a really nice little town. It's right where the what's the name of that? The Guadalupe River. It runs through the area, and there's beautiful parks, and it's really pretty. I was there. I've been there. Hi, Butterbean Head. Hi, Judy. Yeah. So we're gonna go to Kerrville for the night. I've already got the room booked. They allowed two little rugrats, so that's nice. And then the next day, we're only another 4 hours. It's a long drive. For me, 4 hours is like really long. And tomorrow's going to be even longer. But, I'll do it. Hi, Whispering Feline. Uh, yeah, a lot of people do enjoy driving. Jim said he could drive all day. And my eyes are not like what they used to be. And I really do need to get my eyes looked at. My eyes get tired and tear. And about, 2, 3 hours, I'm like, I wish we were there. But I've done 8 hours. I've done it. You just, leave early enough. And it's not that far. It's just, 2-day drive. Now to Shuby, what are you doing? I have to go. Oh, thank you. You'll have a lovely, lovely week. And I appreciate the prayer. That's awfully kind. I think it works. Phillies are kicking butt. Yay. So, like I'm like, what do I need? What do I got to do? So the car, I was going to say this little town is so neat. Um, yeah, well, I don't know about that, Bill, but it's definitely an end of a chapter once I get back home here. And I feel like this is home. Oh, Carla, really? Okay. Well, Carla, welcome as Carla. And now I know. You might have to remind me. The drive through is pretty busy because I went to Denny's by myself the other day. I sat at the counter and I saw there were people. I guess you call in your order and you drive through and you pick it up and go home and eat it. So yeah, I'm feeling well. I'm a little nervous. That's nothing new. Anytime an adventure is supposed to start. So I'm gathering stuff and trying to put um, not too much. I can't. I've got so much clothes there in the apartment, and yet I have these other things that I want to make sure I have. So I'm taking a little bit of clothes and one bag of toiletries that I need, and the dogs have a big old bag of stuff, and then there's the pee pee pads that's already in the truck. I got a whole new thing. Hi, Ekaterina. Hi, Carrie Joe. So nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm kind of like in my adventure mode, and I've got food too. I've got an ice chest. I got hard-boiled eggs and the dog food that I cook, and I'm bringing just whatever I have that would go bad. Yes, and then we're gonna get out of here and drive. You drink wine when you're nervous. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, this is how my hair dries. Um, it needs a little gel really to get it to look really nice. So this is pretty much, and I'm sweating. You go outside here. I've been busy, and I was, in and out of the. Today I was out a lot, and oh my God, my hair gets wet. So luckily, it just kind of curls up. Thank you, Butterbean Head. A whirlwind. Is that what you mean? It is. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have Jim with me. I know he's on there, and that's we're just we don't know each other. Well, we're getting to know each other well, actually. But I mean, you know, I haven't been with a man like every day, for a long time since my husband. So, we adjust to each other. We've definitely got to know each other. Hi, Dana. What kiss? Yeah, that's what I need. It's like I gotta get. I went to CVS today, and I wanted to get some hair stuff, and they were so expensive that I'll just go back to Dollar General. I can find something. But yeah, it just all it needs it's a little where the frizzies. Pretty cute. It's a pretty cute haircut. Um, it's a little flat because it's all one length up here. But I don't mind. Harrison. I'm trying to figure out, Bill, what you said something about the kiss, and now you said Harrison. George. What about George? My boyfriend George, who passed away. You're funny, Bill. But I do love you. You're a dear friend. Right, George. Yeah, George kissed me right about there. Might have been a little less cheek. I was only 17ish. I'm hot. Yes, sizzling. Tss. Oh, geez, on TV. Hi, hi, Carrie Joe. Okay, yeah, I like to use Amazon because Amazon charges $16 a month to be a Prime customer. You got to order stuff from. They got you coming and going, don't they? Hi, Denise. Wow, you're going to be about an hour from me, Denise. That's really neat. Congratulations, and may your move go smoothly. Hello, John. Yeah, it is pretty awesome that George Harrison was sweet enough to lean forward and give me a kiss. You should see Deb at a casino. Bill, you're going to have to come visit me, or I'm going to have to meet you somewhere or something. Okay, I'll keep you company while you move around your house, Terry. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Hi, RV Quilt. Um, normally Kathy and Mark they go to their. It's like a church. I don't think it's a church, but they go to their. church on Fridays, and they're not going to go. They said she's going to make dinner. Okay, Marilyn. Yes, the dogs are. They don't know what's happening, but they will. They will. But they're pretty adaptable. I don't know what they're going to be like when they get to Kathy and Mark's. It's like old territory, but the RV is gone. That is so weird, isn't it? I mean, we lived on Captain Mark's property in that 27-footer for 6 years. The dogs were very, very accustomed. And then I moved to Monday into an apartment, and that was a whole adjustment. They seemed to be pretty adaptable, thank goodness. And then and then we got in the car one day. They didn't know what they were doing. And they traveled about 9.5 hours, and here we are in another place with stairs, which was stupid, but I got it. Yeah, and we went to Florida for a few months. They're pretty good. They just, I guess they're used to me. I'm kind of like a little gypsy nomadic kind of person. I think this is going to be it for a while, though. Unless something wonderful happens that I can move into a home, because of course I'd rather live in a house. Yeah, Alabama is another kind of like Texas sleepy place. You can find by the Gulf. It's just a little more. It's better than I think Florida, because Florida is ridiculous. It's like getting like California, which blows my mind. Hi, Big Rainy. Nice to see you, Rainy. And so I'm looking forward to Kathy and Mark and having dinner and enjoying their company Friday. And then we're going to head to Monday and show my place to Jim. Robin, the pod does not work. There's no company with a pod kind of company that will go to Monday, Texas, and Palmview, Texas, too. Some go to Mission, which is really the same thing. So I'm just what I decided as far as all my stuff. It's hard. It's a hard decision, but I only have this little space right here. So this chair is going. Um, I'm going to bring a chair, my desk, um, of course, my chair for the desk, my chair. So two chairs, a desk, and my mother's elephant table, which I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I don't, I'm not going to the Dairy Queen. No, thank you. I don't need that. You know what? It actually, Dairy Queen is like one of the last places I want to go now, because that's all we had for 6 years, 7 years. Hi, Rancher. I saw you slide in. Yeah, so I'm excited. So we're going to take a trip overnight, get my paintings, get my supplies, get my clothes that I'm not going to let go. I'm going to have to let go of a lot of stuff. I love Margie and her husband and that cat. Such a beautiful cat. Hi, Linda. Yeah, so this is like, I really should be loading my car with stuff, which I'll do after this. Take at least one trip down there. But it's like a lot. It is. And then I'm going to get there, and I'm going to have all this stuff to go through. And well, I'm leaving tomorrow, Thursday, but I'll be at my apartment again on Friday night. I am selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not a speeder. Maybe 70, 75 if they allow me. My camper wasn't larger than this one. It was 27 foot with a very small slide out, just the dining room. Here, this whole wall slides out. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Yeah, so I haven't really set up, and I haven't been doing any painting or making jewelry, and I do need that for my brain. Thank you, Linda. So that's what I'm going to do over here where the dogs are sleeping. Let me see if I can show it. That's where the window that broke, it's been replaced. This is empty. I took a couch out. It's going to be my workspace. It's going to be a really good place with a good light. And that's the only place I could do that right now. Yeah, I couldn't have two campers here anyway because no. No, there's really, when I lived in the 6 years, that one dining room table is where I ate and painted and made jewelry. Well, I made jewelry in their garage, actually. Yes, I'm bringing my ice maker back. There's a lot of things that I left. I didn't know I was going to stay here. So, yeah, I bet it's nice not to move, Dana. I'm ready to not move a lot. But, yeah, this is not a really huge RV. I I after the storm, kind of like my realization of, oh boy, there's no other room to do crafts. I mean, if I had that screen room, I could have done some craft work out there. So, things kind of went a little south when I first bought the place. I've had to make friends with it. Today I had the guy back for the air conditioner because it kept dripping, and it would I'd be sitting here and it would drip on the hassock, and I put a towel down, just dripping, nothing major, and they came like twice. Well, finally today, I believe they fixed it because they actually replaced the pan that catches water and has these two sides of little places where the water goes down and out. And that was all bad. They showed me the old one. Today's temperature, it's nice and cool in here. It wasn't, we had a little bit of rain showers, but very little. Yeah, the screen room it really wasn't that solid. And the people that owned this place, um, they used to go away in the summer and they would take their screen room down. So I didn't know that, I mean, they didn't tell me anything like, you could put the screen room down. So I thought I had a good screen room. Obviously, I didn't have a really great screen room. And a lot of poles that kept it, they had it all reinforced with extra poles. That's how the window broke. When the storm ripped off the screen room and the awning, all those extra poles were all over the place, and one just swang over and hit the window. Pretty crazy. Um, the, I do like my stairs. Tuvi Woodworking made me wonderful stairs, and Tuvi's a good guy, and that helps. That helped a lot. And I'd love someday to either do a deck or enclosed room, like really add a room. But I don't own the land, and God knows sometimes things can happen, and I would, but I don't know yet. If I can, just even a deck, but I would like a closed extra room, and then I would have that as an art room. But maybe I don't know what the future holds. It could be anything, right? And as I think, so shall it be. So I do think about an art room, a craft room, something where I could stretch out a little bit. But I think once I have my desk here, that'll be okay, and I still have a dining area. Oh, that's right. Thank you so much, Marilyn, for reminding everybody. Thumbs up. It's free and it makes the person that is doing the live stream look like people are enjoying it, you know? Hello, Roseanne. Thank you. Yes, once a month is a new thing now. And so I'm really happy. It was fun. And in the winter, there'll be a lot of more women. I mean, several tables. Getting rid of stuff is what I'm going to be doing. Right now in this area, it's 90 degrees. Stone says storms likely overnight. Of course, of course, it's going to rain when we're driving, right? Hi, Margie. Hey, Phoebe. You have good feelings for me? Oh, thank you. That's good. So here's the week ahead, and it looks like a little cool down, but by the time I come back, it'll be hot again. So we got a little storm front coming in. 16 miles an hour wind and humidity 57%. It's nice and warm out there. You never know, Denise. Would definitely, my I got to put my Gmail on my description. I forgot, but it's rvdebs@gmail.com. You're purging too. Hi, Jean. How's Wolf? Hi, Dee Dee. I don't know if I said hello, but yeah, that's my email. So if you ever wanted to really talk to me, that's a good way to do it. Oh, let's see. What's okay? Hey, Google, show me the weather for Monday, Texas, all week.
Tomorrow and Monday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 95
Very hot.
and a low of 75. Friday through Monday, it'll be sunny most of the time, but on Saturday it'll be partly cloudy. Highs
Anyway,
will be around 100 Friday.
100 degrees. 100 degrees. Not fun. It's not fun to move when it's hot. It's shitty. Pardon my French. My French. Yeah, we can email. Hi, RC Long. Thank you. Yeah, I would just want everything. What? Oh, I was gonna say this, and I've started it and never even told you guys. But hi Edward. Uh, your phone likes me when I say hey Google. Jim's phone reacts. Do I sound like you, Jim? I don't know. Anyway, so nice thing about it is the guy that's fixed my air conditioner and replaced my alternator and my belt of some sort. He told me to call him when I'm ready to go on the road, and he did. He came and got my truck, drove it. They're very close where he's at, his place, and made sure everything was road ready. So I'm ready to go. Hi, Julie. Yeah, I'm ready to boogie. I just wish it was like close my eyes like Bewitched, and then was there because the long ride is not my favorite. Um, I mean, it would be nice if we had company in the car. But what I decided, instead of trying to bring everything in my life, get a U-Haul, this and that, the honest truth is, I don't really have places for everything. So Jim's got a truck with a 4 foot high back. I think that the chair that I want to bring will fit in that nicely, and a bunch of bins. I'll just, I can't take a lot of stuff. There's certain things I have to take, of course. My rugs. I'm taking the rugs. If I have to give the rugs up, then I will. But I think I'm going to try to put that my beautiful rug here, and I'm not. I don't know if it'll work or not. But rugs are always good. No, I'm going to follow Jim. He knows his way. Plus, we have our GPS going to the same address. But yeah, I'll follow him. Bungee cords, rope, tarps, and duct tape, rancher. That's what you need in life. Tarps, bungee cords, rope, and duct tape, gorilla tape. You could build a mansion out of duct tape and tarp and bungee cords. Got a lot of water with us. Um, might have a little bit of munchies with us. Oh yeah, you are kidding, Margie. I hate moving, and this is I moved so many times in my life. It's not funny. If it moves, you use WD-40. That's another thing, right? You see, Mama Wanderlust, how you doing, sweetie? She said her daughter made duct tape purse. I've seen a lot of stuff made out of duct tape. Yes, Edward. And once I get all the stuff back here, after it's going to take a few days to just even unpack stuff. Thank goodness Bill. Jim lives right across the street. No, I didn't know that, Carrie Joe, and I'm so sorry. That's a lot. That's really a lot, and I feel for you because I had my grandpa and my aunt died of pancreatic cancer, and you know how much death I have gone through. So I'm sorry, sweetie. I hope that you just keep strong. And supposedly, God doesn't give you more than you can handle, but sometimes you wonder, right? Oh yeah, dog leashes, dog water, dogs. They've got just as much as people, more, more. They got a big old bag of food, and I've got like cooked food, so that has to be in a ice chest. I wouldn't need an ice chest, just water. But no, dogs, they get very well cared for. Yeah, that's a terrible thing to. That's a very heavy burden right now, Carrie. You know, if anything I could do to help, I would. But it's like, when parents get old and you're like you take over. You're they've watched you and they helped you, and usually, most parents, and then it turns around and they get old and it's like, oh, it's hard. It really is hard. You don't have to mod, babe. Don't you just don't even worry about it. Actually, we got me and Kristen and Butter. It's plenty. Everybody's been really nice tonight anyway. Faithy, hi Faithy. Once you get settled, you'll find places for things. Yes, and then get rid of the things. Yeah, and like a lot of the dishes that I'm using here that are the people that lived here, They did have some very nice things. But I am taking my dishes and my glasses. So I will be, what I'm doing is donating the dishes and things like dishware to either the clubhouse or Beth. She's got a couple of rentals that she rents that's hers, and you know you can never have too much household stuff. I just don't need all of it. Zach says that you can patch a swimming pool liner with duct tape. Yeah, I'm telling you, duct tape's of an important thing to have. When my window blew out, I didn't have any duct tape, nor did I have any big plastic bags. There's things that you need to have when you're in an area where you get storms and, you know, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I actually really do feel when we start to take care of sick family members and husbands or wives or sisters or whatever it is. It's hard. It is a very hard job because your heart is involved. It's emotional to watch anybody that you love go through this. And then you have to like be the strong one. And, we just have to, but carry that. It's good that you're here and we all care about you now that I know. Hi, Colette. I didn't see you come in, Colette, so forgive me. And Amanda too. Hi, Amanda. And not Phyllis. I didn't see them. Sorry if I didn't see you come in. Colette, my darling from Canada, sweet. I will be bringing those measuring cups that you sent me from Canada. I won't get rid of those. And I got the dishes and the glasses from a couple of my subscribers when I moved in. I'm bringing them. I'm bringing everything that really does mean something, but there are things that I bought and that I can't bring or that was bought for me. It sucks, but I have to be able to put it somewhere. Yeah, I see you now, Colette. Hi, Molly. Yes, I agree with that, Molly. So that's what's going on. We got a big old week ahead of us, and it's gonna go fast. Kathy's gonna come over like at least 3 of the days, and then the moving day when we're loading our trucks. I'm gonna be very happy to see them. I mean, we've been video chatting, which is pretty good. I video chat with Amanda, and I video chat with Kathy, and it's like being with each other. I get the move behind me, which is like what I need to do. Hi, Molly. Well, I'm going on an adventure back to West Texas. A good old at least 9 hours, probably more, and get everything out of my place. Well, as far as being dirty, my apartment is not going to be dirty. Will I be leaving some stuff in the apartment? I'm not sure. If it's in good shape, like I'm not going to leave the chairs there. We're going to find homes for some of the stuff. I don't know, but I'm going to video, so you'll see. And I have $150 deposit that they're going to keep. I'm sure. So I don't really feel too bad. I need to get this behind me. Yeah, we've got some stuff that's on the Knox City and Monday Marketplace Facebook. No, the question is, can I? Rancher's asking if I can rent the apartment. No, 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 no. I'll work it out. Yeah, you know. Well, Kat has been going over to my apartment, and she is a very uh, clean and organized person, and it's not going to be dirty. I can tell you that. Last night's fireworks here in this area, I heard a few boom, boom, booms here and there, but actually, it was pretty quiet. I just sort of lay low now. I don't really like crowds. Paying for the apartment and sending a check, and like one check didn't even get there. I had to like do it again real fast, but I'm kind of looking forward to not doing that. Hi, Judy Wilson. Butterbeanhead, you would remember that. And I am seriously thinking of taking them down and using them either in, I don't know what I would do with them, but I do love that material. Maybe give it back to Kathy. Yeah, I might. That's a good idea, Margie. Is a book. Yeah, the Dallas area gets. I mean, Amanda lives in that area, and she was. Yeah, they went and saw fireworks, so she sent me a little video. So I got to see fireworks. I just, I don't know. Wait. Oh, yeah. As far as the curtains go, yeah. I mean, I could keep the curtain, but if she would like them, then she can have the material. Well, let me see, Marilyn. I didn't see RV Ashes. What did you say? It's easy to skip. I don't mean to, but oh yeah, traveling with a book. Yes, yeah, that is a good idea. I do love music, so I have XM radio. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's just a long drive, Be stiff. The dogs need to go out pee like every couple hours. Hi, Callie Cat. Tomorrow I leave. Yeah, tomorrow I'm heading out north and west. I think. Yeah, yeah. I've been with XM Radio for like years, and I just really enjoy it. And but an audiobook would be also I could do it on my phone. Normally, I keep GPS on, so the phone is kind of like busy. Yeah, Jim and I will take breaks and we'll call each other. We'll whatever we're supposed to do. I'll follow. I shall follow. I don't know if the weather's that good, Ed, because we're getting rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be a storm, but we haven't. Today it rained really light. Like you can tell the sun is not as bright as normal. Yeah, we were clouding up today. We really do need rain. Yeah, there's not many good radio stations. Kimberly's right. So XM radio out in the country there, yeah, you gotta have it. Yes, Denise, the dogs are both in the front seat. Um, Lily likes to be on my arm. I put this pillow, and she sits there by like kind of right, which is actually safer because, God forbid anything, I had to put my brakes on. I'd have her. And I do have one of those things that you hook to the leash for Rosie. Hi, Raymond. Nice to see you. Welcome. Just telling everybody about my trip. I'm going tomorrow. We hauled our rock crawling Jeep out west to Wyoming and we had no radio reception and had XM. Yeah. And then you got really all kinds of good music. I like all kinds of music too. I listened a lot to The Bridge, which is, kind of soft rock. Um, but I like the blues radio. And sometimes I'll do like Tom Petty radio. Raymond, I am going back to Monday, Texas to basically close my apartment, get rid of everything, try to sell stuff. Whatever I don't sell, um, Kathy will, she likes to do the marketplace. So those things that we want to sell, she'll bring back to her place and put it on marketplace and we'll split it. Yeah, we need rain here. I'm sure I'll have a little snack. The dogs are going to have all their food, and I will have a little ice box, like a thing. So I'm going to make when I get off here. I have a package of chicken tenders, and so I'm going to probably make some chicken tenders either in I think the air fryer, And some of it will be the dog's food, and some of it will be my munchy food. Hi, Patty Sue. Yeah, I can't drive long. I would get real tired. I wouldn't be able to drive at night anymore. When I was younger, I could. Kathy and I have been friends since 1980. What is that? It's going to be like 43 years. We lived together for about 20 years. Traveled all over the United States. I mean, not all over, but the East Coast doing art fairs, Renaissance fairs, California art fairs and craft fairs. So we're very tight. We're really tight friends. And we were single, and then I met my husband, and then she met her husband the next year. So when we got married, I got married, and then in '06, she got married in '07. But we had been single for a long time. So you never know how life's going to go. But we have very, very, like, we're sisters. And I'm very lucky to have her. I really am. She's a sweetheart. She doesn't have to do anything, but she does it with a full heart. Yeah, we'll just split everything. I want to help her. They work hard, and she's got a good garden. So I'm going to be videoing the garden and show you guys what Kathy's been up to. Hi, Marianne. What what are you talking about, Raymond? Yeah, it's a long drive, Judy, but I've been putting it off. I put it off as far as I can put it off. Because if I really want to put it off, I'd wait till the winter. But I'm paying every month on it, and I really need to use that money to fix this place. I don't know if they've picked up the carport yet. I don't think they have, because they said they were going camping over the July 4th weekend. So they probably will do it soon. I don't know. She can't lift real heavy. We definitely share that. I mean, when she was younger, when we were traveling around, oh my God, she was strong. Oh, Raymond, thank you. That's so sweet. Make me feel good. Yeah, I was single for a long time. I had gotten married at 21 in California, and it wasn't a good marriage. We were very young and stupid and, dumb, both of us. So my dad was like, you got to get away from him. He was kind of abusive and a drinker. So my dad said, why don't you go to Florida? Because my cousin Maxine lives there, and she'd lived there all these years. And I said, sure. So he shipped me off to Florida, and I just, it took to it I just adjusted. I liked it. So I wound up staying in Florida for years and years and years. That's where I met Kathy and my husband, and many, many close friends that I still am friends with today. But I had a lot of time to be single. I mean, when most women are raising families, I was a single free spirit. I was. Now, do I wish that I'd had a darling couple children and a nice husband and home? Yes, of course. But I wasn't going to settle for someone just get pregnant. I just didn't want to. Oh, thank you, Carrie Joe. I like my new haircut too. Yeah, it's feels good in the summer too. When I was in Florida, the first place I went to was my cousin Maxine, and she lived in Clearwater, Florida. She still lives in that area, actually. So I stayed in that area for years. And then during like the 20 or 30 years that I was there, I moved a few times. I lived in Key West for a few years. That was my favorite place. I loved it. It was such a laid back on a bike. That's all you need is a bike. And I played guitar and sang from like 8 to midnight, Monday through Friday. What a job, right? Yeah, I was too young when I married, but I thought, oh, I'm going to get married. Dumb. Well, the good thing is my parents got to give me a wedding, which gave them a lot of, um, I guess, hope. I hope it gave them a lot of satisfaction. Yeah, I loved my father. We're My father and I were very, very close. And every time that I got close to a man, I always thought about like if I'm going to have a baby, I want a man that's going to be the father and stick around and be a good dad. And I never had a relationship that I felt that would work. And then when I so I lived, I played guitar and sang for a living for years, and I would have jobs in between. I mean, there's times when you don't book something, but mostly that's what I did. It's too expensive now, Denise. Yeah, it was so great. I was there from 1970, 78, 77, 78, 79, and then 80. The year that I met Kathy, I moved from Key West to North Miami because my parents had come from California years before and they settled in North Miami. And Kathy lived in like Hollywood, Florida, which is close to North Miami. So that's how I met Kathy. But Key West was my favorite. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. Yeah. So I've lived a lot of places. I've dated a lot. I mean, I haven't. I mean, I didn't. I did. I wasn't home. I wasn't making dinner for the kids to come home from school and have a normal. So yeah, I kind of was this gypsy spirit. Hi, Gretchen, and I still am. But I not being a mom. And I'm very motherly. Like I have the tendencies. My dogs are like little baby girls. Hi, Debbie. Um, but I didn't want to have a baby without a real family. And my parents, they felt that way too. I mean, that's just the way I felt. I almost thought I was pregnant once. So I don't know how you say your name. Is it Isla? Isla? You don't like living in Edinburgh? I have friends that live there. Laura lives out that way. Yeah, and I was in Fort Lauderdale for a little while living there too. In like 76, I moved from Clearwater Beach, Florida, to Fort Lauderdale with my friend Steve, who's still my friend to this day. I tell you, when I make a dear friend, I hopefully keep them forever. And Steve is one of those friends that we traveled together. We went to California together, and just friends. I know that's weird to some people, but not to me. I didn't like Fort Lauderdale at all. When I met my husband, we were both 50. He had already had a marriage that was not good and three kids. I think one was 16, 19, and 23, something like that when we met. So he wasn't going to have more babies, and I was 50. I think I got my last period while I had just met him. Yeah. So that wouldn't have worked. It's hard to know where to go, because a lot of nomads, they live in their RVs or their vans, and we always, I don't, not me. They look for that 70 degrees, that perfect weather. But sometimes, no matter where you go, it's going to be hot in the summer and it's cold in the winter. Oh, Las Olas was a really nice area. Yeah. I lived on 17th Street, that causeway, in Fort Lauderdale. I had a little apartment there for a little while. But it was so crowded, so busy. I never liked it. And I can only imagine that it's even more crowded now. And Key West, I did go to Key West years later. I took Kathy because I wanted to show her my old stomping grounds in Key West. And even at that time, it was still pretty much a sleepy, pretty little Key West, but the price of things start rising. And now you go to Key West, you better have some money because everything is costly, especially, staying there. Now, if you have an RV and you can stay up on the Keys like the other Keys and just drive into Key West. But living in Key West now is too much. I paid like 165 a month in Key West in this one apartment. I bet that same apartment's probably 1,500 a month. Judy, when Texas got hit with that big ice storm and it was frozen and people lost power, I had been invited to Florida. One of my subscribers invited me to a beach condominium, kind of like beach little shack, cute 1 bedroom place, not a shack, really nice. And I spent about at least 2 months, and that was during the winter, so I missed it. And that was a heavy time because that was um, still COVID. And I left that Knox City area way out west. And then when I left, everybody got COVID. I never did. Thank you. Thank you, Georgiana. So that was lucky. It wasn't, I'm lucky. I do prefer cooler weather. I know I'm in a very hot spot right now. This place in Texas. This is the hottest area. I don't have the money to like be able to live somewhere, with beautiful weather like California and that area. I even like Oregon and Washington a lot. So this is what I can afford. It's just the way it worked out. So yeah, that's what's wrong with Fort Lauderdale. They covered the beach with, and Miami. They just kept building these tall places so that the persons like you and me that don't live on the beach can't even see the beach. Hi, Sue. Yeah, Judy, I lucked out. I mean, Kathy got it a couple times. Mark, Mary, all the kids. I mean, everybody was sick that winter. Plus, they had the ice storm. How crazy is that? And I just lucked out. And that's interesting. Do you feel like you're lucky? Like I am lucky. I'm lucky in almost anything I try to do. I'm lucky when I play bingo. I don't always win on slots, of course not, but I am lucky. And I'll get a parking spot like right in the front of a place that's really busy. So isn't that crazy though? And I really do believe that as you think, so shall it be, and that we do, make things happen. And I just prefer to think I'm lucky. Other people might say, "Oh, I'm not," somebody else will say, "I'm not lucky. I never win." Well, maybe that's because you say you're not lucky and you never win. Lucky Rose. Hi, Lucky Rose. Yeah, things happen to help you. Sometimes, like the storm was awful. That wasn't too lucky, but maybe it was really meant to be because now I have a really nice, safe stairs. That's awful, Mama Wanderlust. Jeez. Oh, thank you, Denise. I really just kind of prefer. to think positive. There are times, and I'm not perfect, there are times when I'm low. You guys have probably seen it, where I'm just so lonely or sad about my husband or whatever. That no matter what, that's not luck. That's just like letting my emotions run crazy. And when I start to think about things, I really try, and not even try. What I do is turn it around. I have to, because if I let myself go down a non-lucky path, I would probably be a depressed. I don't know. I don't even want to. I don't even want to visualize that kind of thing. Right? We manifest things. Now, sometimes we do it and it doesn't work out. I mean, there's nothing perfect, and I don't always win. But I go to bingo thinking I'm going to win, and I've won. I went once more since like in the last couple months. I went to bingo and I won $150 jackpot. Well, I didn't win it because it cost me about $50 or $60, but I still won. Well, Gretchen, I'm glad you found me. Yeah, I'm trying to. Amanda sent me a thing. Well, I'm glad you found me, and I've been doing this for 7 years. I don't even know why people follow me, but I'm very happy that they do. I'm just a woman that's getting old, and I am kind of a. I know I'm a little bit unique when it comes to, because I don't have kids, and I was in Hollywood, California. I went to Hollywood High School in Fairfax, you know. But anyway, it is really important on what you're thinking, because you do manifest things. And if somebody is one of those people that feel like they're unlucky, if you really feel it, you're going to probably be unlucky. You got to turn it around. Yeah, I live on Social Security and what I make from YouTube, which sometimes has been good and sometimes not very good. Yeah, I like having the live streams. I didn't know that was what I was going to do. So I do two live streams and I try to put a video out also. But it's all self-taught. I mean, I'm not fancy. And I think that's part of having friends. If you met me in person, I'm the same person in person, you know. Uh I like to go deep and get to know somebody really at their core. And I also like to try to be positive so that they can tell me anything and I won't judge them. I don't care what you like to do. If you're happy and you're not hurting anybody, you're okay in my book. I never, I'm just really one of those people that have always said I could do it. And I'm not real physical. I've never been. I mean, I'm not one that runs and climbs mountains. I wish I'm jealous of people that do that. And I come from chubby people, and it's just we just never, you know. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I. Yeah. So I've always kind of made money on either my artwork, my jewelry making, that kind of stuff. And I didn't realize that YouTube would be that good for me. I knew that I really enjoyed being communicating. That's what I like to do. Yeah, big boned, fluffy, comfortable. I'm not built for speed. I'm built for comfort. Anyway, but so yeah, my art, my creativity has got me through my life, and I don't know what why YouTube. Some people have had channels and then they fade away, but I won't let my channel go. That's right, Margie's met me. I used to like get into radio, but my voice is low. When I go to the drive-through and they'll say, "May I help you?" and I'll start telling them, they'll say, "Yes, sir." And I always go, "I'm female. Hi, 2021." Squishy is a cute way to put it. I prefer plump. Plump's fine. Fluffy and plump. I mean, I at this point in my life, to be honest with you, I don't really care what people think about me anymore. I like to please people, and I like to dress up for just myself. Really, I put makeup on just to feel good. Sometimes I don't. Boy, Megan, that power goes out a lot on you. Yeah, Mama Wanderlust has been in my apartment. I like to meet people, and if I'm close to someone that has been following me, it's weird because they know all about me, but then I have to like quickly try to learn about them. Yeah, so people sometimes I get taken. I've, but I'm all woman. I bet you Christine was shining bright with family and people, and that's really a good thing, Timothy. That it's not just sitting lonely on the property, right? Is Dee Dee leaving? Thank you for coming in, Dee Dee. Yeah, so whatever it is, if it's magic that I am able to, have friends follow me. I'm not that interesting. I'm not traveling, although I like to travel, and I will definitely be putting videos out while I'm traveling. And my new phone has 256 gigs of storage, and that's good. Yes, you could say that. Christine's got a new family, and they look like real nice people. Kathy said they were really nice people. But you get to a certain age, like when I was younger, I always cared. I wanted to, like look better, and I was kind of shy about being a you know, plump. Yeah, people judge. That's what people do. They judge each other. I try not to judge on anything, but again, I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I mean, so if I'm with you and we're really close friends, I could, you know, say stuff that I wouldn't normally ever even think. But it's like Kathy gets to be really herself when she's with me because she's changed over the years, and so have I. But when we're together, we're the same. I can't wait to do some art. And I'm going to start selling, I guess, the larger paintings because I don't have walls. I never thought I'd sell the large paintings. Hi, Diana by the beach. Southern California. That's a nice area. I was raised in Southern California. And so like I said, I live with Steve, this guy Steve. Well, now Steve and his wife are they live in the Carolinas. He's a golf pro. Yeah, he's a golf pro now. Who knew? When I knew Steve, he was a gourmet waiter. Yeah, and he's been through a lot. He's the same age as me. I think he might. I think he's about the same age. And we just talk. We do like Instagram together, and every now and then we get on the phone. And his wife's name is Kathy, and yeah, we're good friends. Yes, I have the two mermaid pictures, and I don't know where. There's nowhere. I don't have any large walls. I do have some small walls, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really love my castle swans, which I'll show you guys when I get to my apartment. Hi, Deb. Deb Marie. Hi, Mel's. Isn't this a much better look and the gray part I've noticed is coming back real fast. So I guess silver just has to poke out. So I don't really care about the silver, but I did like going dark. It was kind of nice to not be totally white hair. I'm happy with my hair. And she's real close, and she was really nice. Hi, hi, Is a div, Isa, Asa. I don't know how you say that. Well, I hope that I'll get more thumbs up before you guys leave because it really is a nice thing to do on my analytics. I do try really hard to. Thank you, Deb. I really try really hard to make money on I keep saying it secondly on YouTube. It isn't easy. It really isn't. People that want to start a channel, and it takes time, a lot of effort. Good night, Jim. See you tomorrow. Jim goes to bed way early, and I like him up really late. So we do have some oppositeness. You did a Walmart hair color. I just I don't know if I'm going to start doing my hair. I think I'll just let it be natural. Yeah, Mary. Jim is my travel companion, but he's taking his truck. So that's what we're going to do. Whatever fits in his truck and in my truck, in my back seat, his back seat is all I can bring. Good night, Colette. Yeah, so we're leaving. We're leaving pretty early in the morning. Good night, Roseanne. Safe travels is so important. Thank you. I will definitely try to be totally safe, unless Jim's driving really like a maniac and I can't follow him. But he's not like that, so just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna be roommates for a week. I'm not gonna do a U-Haul. I can't. If I did a U-Haul, I wouldn't know where to put everything that I put in the U-Haul. Um, about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we should arrive in Kerrville, just in time to check into the hotel and feed the dogs and maybe go through a drive-through or something. I did not do anything on the 4th of July, Christopher. I didn't do a thing. I mean, I was here, but I didn't go look at the fireworks. I hope you all had a good Fourth. I don't want to be riding my brakes. Thank you, Big Rainy. I know I'm going to try to stay cool. I'll be doing a live stream Saturday from my apartment. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do live streams from there. I'm paying for internet there. Might as well use it, right? I'm getting rid of the TV. I'm not taking another. I have a TV outside, so I don't need another TV. It just takes up space, and then I got to put it somewhere. So, yeah, it's going to be really hard to get down to just like, a bins, but maybe 8 or 10 bins and just whatever I can fit in here and there and backseat, anything breakable, I'll make sure is safe. Thank you. Thank you, Asa. So you guys, I hope that you have a good um, rest of your, what is this? It's already Thursday. I mean Wednesday. Rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Saturday night from Monday, Texas. And I'll take some video on my trip, so that will happen. Oh, remission's a good word. That's great, Molly. 7:30 Central Time is when I do my live streams. So that's 8:30 on East Coast. West Coast, what is it, 2 hours earlier? Thank you, JJ and Mel and Deb and Kat and Kimberly and Carrie Joe and Gretchen, Linda and Christopher and Tim. Yeah, farewell to my apartment. I don't have anything. Um, I don't have anything that's making me sad to leave it. The only thing that makes me sad this move is not being able to take my recliner. I absolutely love this recliner, and there is somebody that really wants it, who's a young working mother. So I don't know. I got to just like I just got to let some things go, and I will. And there's people that do need clothes, and I don't need a lot of clothes anymore. Oh, Gretchen, wait till you see this recliner. That it's a rocking recliner. It was given to me as a gift from, I don't know if Bill is still here, but Bill, when I moved to my apartment, I had nothing comfortable. I had lived in my RV for 6 years. On it, I had the chair from my desk. So he bought me that recliner, and I really feel like I wish I could. It's too big. It can't be against a wall. And this kind of a place that I live in, I have to be able to um, have it's. It can't be that big. It'd be in the middle of the room. It's a bummer. Yeah, less is more. I'm gonna definitely trim all myself down. Really, like I just have to. I don't have any room in any of the drawers. I'm gonna probably have a couple bins in my closet floor that I can like look in when I'm looking for certain things. I'm getting rid of the chairs here, but there's no way that the way that a recliner works, you can't recline unless there's room behind you. Hi, Yvonne. So it wouldn't work here, and I need a desk area. I cannot just if I put it right here, I would have no place to do my artwork and room for the legs to go up. It's unfortunately, that is the one problem living in this RV that is not something that unfortunately I can't. It is hard to say, goodbye to a lot of this stuff. I'm going to bring all my trinkets because I can put them here and there, and I'll put them in a box, and that's my business, Timothy. Really, I'm going to pay. I paid till the end of the month, so yeah, I'm going to be talking to them, and they'll know. They don't have to know this minute. No, we don't have a moving man. No, it's me and Jim and Kathy and Mark. Will probably be the ones to load up the backs of our trucks. Yeah, we'll do rest spots. I know, right? Anyway, kids, I'll see you guys on Saturday, and during we'll talk about how it was. Okay, be happy, think positive, and that's all I can think of is just to try to stay positive. Yeah, and enjoy what every day. And actually, when you hit 70, every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. And thank you. And I'll talk to you guys on Saturday. Peace out. I love you guys. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, although it looks like you have, I appreciate it. Night, night.